Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gigi. So today we are solving the last number in our Feb March 2024 Cambridge IGCSE ICT paper 2. We're doing the last number, which is presentations. Document production and databases already been completed. You can check their links in the description below this one here. All right, so I'm going to quickly go straight to the number. Here we go. Task 4, presentation. We're told you're going to create a short presentation about online gaming safety. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Create a presentation of 8 slides using the file co2safety.rtf. So we're going to go ahead and open up our PowerPoint, which is our presentation software shall be using for this task. So I'm going to open up PowerPoint right here. I'll select open here because I'm importing the file. Then I'll browse. I'll look for the file I'm trying to import in Feb March. Now select all files here, and the file name we're looking for is CO2 safety. So it should be here. Yep, right here. Open. There we go. So 8 slides are going to be populated in the presentation. Unless otherwise instructed, the slides must display a title and a bulleted list. Okay, that is done. So as you can see, we have a title and bulleted list on all the slides. Okay, use a master slide to display only the following features. The first one is automatic slide numbers on the left. Let's do that. So, okay. So here, I'm going to go to view, then I'm going to choose slide master. Now make sure that you choose the topmost slide, the one labeled with 1. It's the control of all the rest of the slide. So we're being told to put and automatic slide numbers on the top left. So the top left is this side here. We're putting automatic slide numbers. I'm going to use the text box option. I'll select insert. I'll choose text box. And I'm going to put it here, top left corner. Then in there, I'll go to insert. Then I'll choose slide number. The hashtag will appear in there. Okay, that is the slide number there. The company logo positioned on the top right. So here on the top right, you're going to put the company logo. All right, so I'm going to first adjust these text boxes a bit here so I can have some space for the logo. This should be enough. Now I can insert it here. So I can go to insert and I'll choose pictures. Then this device, I'll have to look for, should be here, 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 and this is the one. So I'll click insert, and the logo, I'll have to position it in the top right corner, right there. Yeah, top right. Your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, so we're going to have to put this one in the footer because we can't add it up here, right? So I'm going to eliminate these placeholders. Then I insert my text box for my name, center number, and candidate number. All right, so I'll go to insert. I'll choose text box. I would have it here. Then I can put my names, center number, and my candidate number. Okay, so it's neither on the left or the right, it's just there. So yeah, so here we are. Yeah, we're not being told to put it in the header or the footer, so we're just assuming that our names are going to be in the footer right there. Okay. Make sure that the master slide items appear in the same position of every slide. No items overlap any slide. Let's check that out. So I'm going to go to view and I choose normal. So as you can see, all the items I put in the slide master are appearing on every slide and they are not overlapping. Okay, so this is also done. Format slide 1 so that a title slide layout is applied with no bullets. So slide 1 is this. To change its layout, just right click the slide itself, go to layout here and choose title slide. So here we are, the master title and and uh, and the subtitle, right? So you have a title slide layout applied. We don't have any bullets there. And then the title and subtitle text are center lined in the middle. As you can see, they're in the middle. Okay, that is also done. Delete the slides with the titles Gaming Benefits and Negative Effects of Gaming. So gaming benefits right here, delete it, and also negative effects of that, delete it as well. Okay, done. Use the data in the file CO2 ratings to create a vertical bar chart. So we're knowing which type of chart we are going to create from this file. Okay, let's first open it up and we proceed. So in your source files, you're opening CO2 ratings. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to select here, make sure all the data is visible. So I'm being told to create a vertical bar chart to show the number of ratings given to each age category in 2023 only. So it's very crucial to understand exactly what the question is asking you. So for 2023 only, meaning this, yeah, and they want a vertical bar chart to show the number of ratings, all right? So we have ratings here and for 2023, all right? Yeah, so it is ratings for each age category in 2023, okay? So we are going to select the ratings here up to here. You can hold down the control button and then you select only 2023. Do not select the totals, all right? Do not select the totals. And don't select the years as well. So you can only have this and this. Now go to insert, choose, you can tap recommended charts, most likely to give you the likely one. So here we go, click OK. And this is the vertical chart. This is the vertical bar chart. Okay. Only display display with labels the age categories on the category axis and the number of games on the value axis. So the category axis, we have the age and then the number of games on the value axis. So this is the age on the category and this is the value. Okay, do not display a legend. We don't have a legend here. Okay, label the chart as follows. The chart title, ratings of games in 2023. All right, chart title, rating of games in 2023. So let me just copy this real quick. Chart title here. I'll put it right there. Rating of games in 2023. And then the category axis title is age category. So I'm going to activate that. I'll click here, click this plus icon, select axis titles. Now they want the category axis to be named as age category. So here, age category, right there. Is there anything on the value axis? No, there's nothing on the value axis. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to draw with this. Then display only the data values along the top of each bar. All right, so along the top of each bar, I'm going to select in here, tap the plus icon, select data labels. By default, they appear on top of each bar. So that is fine. Format the value axis scale to display a minimum value of 0 and a maximum value of 560 increments of 70. So when you look at our scale right now, our minimum value is 0, fine. However, our maximum is 500. We need to be 560. So you're going to select this scale here, right click, select format axis, all right? Then do it again, right click, format axis. So we need this. Now the minimum is 0, that's already there. And then the maximum value is 560. So maximum here, 560, okay. And then the increments are 70. So increments, you're going to put them on major right there. Okay, so as you can see, your scale changes 0, 70, add 70, 140, add 70 to 10, like that. Those are the increments. Okay, this is done, and this is also done, and I'm sure this was done as well. Okay, place the chart to the left of the bullets on the slide with the title Game Ratings, and it's going to be on the left of the bullets. So the slide is Game Ratings right here on the left, so meaning I'm going to have to extend this all the way this side on the right hand side, have some white space here. Now my chart, I can copy it, Control C on your keyboard, Control V here. You have a chart right there, position it right there in the white area. Do not make it overlap onto the bullet points. Just fit it perfectly right there. Okay, that should be fine. No words in the chart are split. Yep, no word is split. All the data is visible. Yes, it is. And then the chart and its contents do not overlap any slide items. No, nothing is overlapping anything. Okay, this is also done. Step 27. On the slide with the title Game Ratings, format the text age classifications so that when clicked, it opens the document with the file name CO2 card. So this is going to be a hyperlink in our slide. It's going to be a hyperlink. So we're hyperlinking age classifications to link to this external file. So meaning when you click that link, it should be opening this external file. So let's see how we go about with that. All right, so our PowerPoint back here. These are the words. This is the sentence, age classification. You're going to select it like that. You're going to right click it and then you select link. Now when you link, you need to link it to the file that you've been told. It is CO2 categories. So here, we are going to select existing file or web page because it is an existing file. You're going to browse where it is. Mine should be in my work area here. Sorry, in my confidential. I'm going to open it up here. And the file name is CO2 categories. So this is the one right here. So I'll select it like that. Now I can choose to take this screenshot here as my evidence document as you're being asked right there. Okay, so let's do that. Only this area. Okay, or you could actually something like doing this, they capture this whole thing showing exactly what it is linking. what is being linked. So it doesn't matter, but you can have this as well. So I'll go to evidence. This is step 27. So in my evidence document, below step 27, I will paste my screenshot right there. So age classification linking to CO2 category. So here in PowerPoint, I'll click OK. When I do that, you'll see that the link is now active. All right. So let's see if it actually works. I'm going to play my presentation, or you could actually press Ctrl and click to follow the link to see if it works. So let's do that. On the keyboard, you can press Ctrl and then you click. If you do that, it should open the file. There we go. Yes, it works. So it has opened the file externally, and this is how it does, or this is how it looks like, or that's how it works. So the link actually works. Okay, moving on. Add the following text as presenter or speaker notes to the slide with the title Game Rating. So stay with the same slide here. We're going to add what you call a presenter or speaker notes. Okay, so these are found just down right here. Click to add notes. Right now, if you don't have this active, you can go to view, then you select this button called notes. As you can see, if I uncheck it, it goes away. If I select it, it comes back. All right. So here we go. That is how you put it there. So click to add notes. I'll click there. I'm going to select these and I'm going to actually copy them, but you have to type them manually and then you paste them right there. Those are the speaker or presenter notes. Then print only this slide as presenter or speaker note. So you're going to print this slide only to show that you actually put the presenter or speaker notes properly. So I'm going to have it selected. I'm going to go to File, then I'll select Print. Then here, I'm going, instead of print all slides, I'm going to select current slide because it's the only one I want to print. Instead of full page slides, I'm going to choose notes pages. So when I choose that, you'll see that it's only this slide going to be selected for printing, and it actually shows the speaker notes. Okay, it actually shows the speaker notes. Okay, this is that. So when you're sure this is the only slide going to be printed, you can send the command to the printer and it gets printed. In case you also want your names uh, in the header or the footer, you can use this option, edit header and footer. You select footer and you put your name, center number, and kernel number in case you want them to appear in your printout of the PowerPoint, though you already have them in the slide as well. So you can also have them here if you want to do that. Next, save the presentation. Print slides 1, 2, 3, and 4 only as handouts in a portrait orientation. So we need to understand the kind of printout that is required of us. All right. People tend to get printout mistakes here. You print out unrequired slides and then you don't get the full mark. So you need to understand the kind of printouts that are needed, especially in PowerPoint. Okay. So you're printing slides 1 up to 4 as handouts in a portrait orientation with 2 slides to the page, and each slide should be filling half of the page. All right. So here in your PowerPoint, you're going to change. Okay, let's go back. File, print. You are going now to select uh, 1 up to 4, or you can type 1, 2, 3, then 4. Now, instead of notes pages, you're going to select 2 slides to the page. Okay, as you can see, it is slide 1, 2, 3, and 4 only, because those are the ones you selected here. And we selected 2 onto the page, and as you can see, there are only 2 going to be showing on the page, and they're filling at least half the page. All right. So this is the printout for this question. So when you're sure about that, you can send the command to the printer. You make sure it is connected and you send the command to the printer. So with PowerPoint, what you command it to print, as long as you select the right options, it will print out exactly that. All right. So this is it. Uh, you can save changes. I think we asked to save the presentation. Yes, they asked us to save the presentation. So if you didn't save it earlier, you can now save it in your work area. You can go to File, Save As. You can browse, and then you can save it, but I had done it already. So you can save it in your work area. It's very, very important as well. In case there's a mistake, you already have it saved, and you can actually open it again, and then you correct that mistake. All right, so always save every work you're doing in your work area for just in case. All right, so as you can see, this is my work area, and I all have my files saved. All right, my evidence is right here, my document is right here, database is right here, and now the presentation is right there. So uh, lastly, make sure your name, sender number, and candidate number appear on every page in the evidence document. Save your evidence, and then you can print it out. This is the last part of the question paper. So my evidence document is right here. Okay, in my header, those are my details right there. Every screenshot is visible just below its title or heading, and then when I'm very sure about that, Control P on my keyboard, which is a shortcut for printing, I make sure everything is looking good from page 2 up to the last page, and I can print that as well. So we've come to the end of our Feb-March 2024 question paper. Remember, document production and databases are already done. You can find the links in the description below. And now the presentation is also done. So I want to thank you for watching. You can use these methods. They will be able to help you ace your paper 2 practical paper in ICT, IGCSE. All right, so bye for now. I'll see you in the next one.